This video will go through shin pain when you are running. So we'll go through some of the causes, suggestion of what to try. We'll go through at the end where you can go just to get an idea of a good routine for all-round leg flexibility. And we'll also go through where to go if you're still confused after trying what we've suggested. I know that you really just want to keep running despite any pain, and I'm here really to help with that and just to take you through some of that uncertainty and show you some steps that you can take to get yourself through to recovery. My name's Claire. I'm a physiotherapist from PhysioFit Health. I'm here to try and help you move without any pain or issue. To get more from our expertise, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before I go through to some of the causes of shin pain when running, it's really important just to say that pain is quite complex. There are many different reasons that you might be getting pain, and it's generally not down to one thing. So it's important just to know that. And this video is here just for general advice. It is not designed to be individual health advice. So if you need to, please book yourself an appointment with your healthcare professional or an online appointment with myself, and then I can go through a little bit more specific advice to your own situation. Pain is not necessarily linked to muscles and joints. We'll certainly be going through that in this video, but pain can also be linked to other elements like not sleeping very well, stress and anxiety, just to name a few. So yeah, just keep that in the back of your mind. So there are a number of different causes for shin pain, just at the front of the shin here. Now, shin splints is typically what people will be thinking, which is generally an umbrella term, which just covers really pain that is at the front of the shin. And that pain can be coming from a number of different areas. So the muscles attach onto the bone, and it could be that the muscles are overworking at the front there, and it's just kind of pulling on that bony attachment, which can cause you some of that pain. Now it's really just trying to figure out what's the reason for those muscles overworking, and as with the body, there could be many reasons. So it could potentially be that your ankle's a little bit stiff. So it doesn't give you that up and down motion, or as much up and down motion of the foot as you would like. In which case your body's expecting and wanting to have the ability to pull your toes up. You're not quite getting there, and then these muscles at the front that lift the foot up, they might start to then overwork, which obviously when you're running, you just get that repetition and can cause some of that shin pain. It might not be the ankle that's stiff, it might actually be the back of the calf that's tight, and again it just limits that up-down motion of the foot, causing these muscles to overwork. It could be that the knee is a little bit stiff, perhaps it doesn't straighten as much as you'd like. You do have your calf muscles that attach in and around the knee, and despite the knee lacking the movement, you might actually start feeling it elsewhere. So you start to get onto a little bit of the referred pain type causes. I'll still continue with that muscle imbalance. You've obviously got the whole of the leg. So you've got muscles at the top of the leg will help with that running motion. But if you're not quite using these muscles at the top, so really the glutes around the hip and the pelvis, it might mean that you're overworking these muscles down around the ankle and the foot. So that can be part of the imbalance. It may be that balance is potentially an issue. Standing on one leg, you might be overworking all of these muscles just to keep yourself upright. And again, with that running and the repetition of the motion, it just causes the overworking of the muscles, and then you can start getting your aches and pains. And then you've got your referred pain. So the low back can refer down the leg. And so, yeah, problem can be potentially low back, yet you are feeling it somewhere else. So yeah, that could be one of the causes. So another cause could be something called compartment syndrome, and that's just where there's a build-up of pressure within the muscles themselves, and that pressure has nowhere to go. And so with that repetition, you get the build-up of pressure in the muscles, and then you're going to get your aches and your pains. So that's your compartment syndrome. So after going through all of those many causes, probably the easiest thing to get you just to have a little bit of a think about is how much or little have you been working on stretching and massaging around these ankles, around the calf. What I'd suggest you try is foam rolling the calf muscle, which is the muscle at the back. I know it's not directly linking to the front of the shin, but if you can take the tension out of this calf muscle and to give you that freedom of movement of lifting your foot up and down, you may well find that those shin splints start to settle down. Watch this video and we'll go through the foam roller. The first suggestion is placing your calf on the foam roller. So my right knee's bent, my hands are on the floor lifting my hips up, and it's my left calf that's on the foam roller. Now you want to use the foam roller and work through the full range of the calf muscle. If you have been trying the foam roller and you know that you've been doing all of your stretches and massages around the ankle and the calf, and it's not really made much of a difference, there might be something else that's going on and something else that you can try. And that's really where we can help with the online consultations. We'll go through your movements and we can have a little bit of a look and just figure out what you need to be trying. If you're interested in maintaining or perhaps improving your leg flexibility, which has a really good knock-on consequence to your running. If you're nice and flexible, you can actually recruit the muscles just a little bit easier, can potentially make the running just a little bit more fluid, yeah, just that little bit easier. We have a deep squat challenge for you to try. It's 8 weeks. The details to sign up are in the description below. What you'll find is you'll get an email each week, and we just target the different areas of the leg, so focusing on the ankle, the knee, the hip and the low back, and within that week focus of the joints you'll get 3 different exercises to try out, and you can add one of them or all 3, and at the end of the 8 weeks you'll come out with your own kind of workout, really a little bit more targeted to you and what you find during the challenge. So yeah, details are in the description below. So to summarise what we're saying, I do know it's really important to keep running, but ideally you do want to be running pain-free. There are a number of different causes for getting that shin pain at the front when you're running. So it's really just trying to unpick what you think is happening with yourself, and then that can give you the direction of where to go. Certainly, I would strongly recommend foam rolling the calf just to keep that nice and flexible. If you catch these aches and pains early, it can be a little bit easier and quicker to settle down than if you leave it for a long time. So certainly, I would say get things sorted sooner rather than later. If you're still a little bit confused, like I've said earlier in the video that you've tried the foam roller of the calf and you're still getting your aches and pains, please book an online appointment, and then we can go through your medical history, what you've been trying so far, look at some of the movements that you are doing, and it just helps us then figure out direction of where you need to go, and from that you'll get a little bit of a plan as to what you need to be targeting to go forwards. I'll see you soon.